let's decorate. So, guess what arrived in the shops the other day? Yes, the little miniature Christmas trees. And look, they even, total bonus, they even have wee charming lights on them. I'll refrain from putting the lights on though until I've decorated it a little bit more. Isn't that great? We have a live Christmas tree. Very charming little live Christmas tree with gorgeous little lights on it. Can't wait to see them lit up, but let's decorate it first. By the way, what do you think of the little Scandinavian inspired decorations I hung up on the blind? Normally they would have gone at a fireplace, but since I don't have one, I've put them on the window. I think those designs would be very good on ginger biscuits as well. We also have the pepper cracking that I get every year. So now, let's have a look. They are from Amazon. Usually if you buy them from Amazon, as you might imagine, some of them are broken, but this year there isn't so many broken ones. Have any of you tried them? I think they're amazing. They're like little ginger things. They're not totally sweet and not too gingery. They have a hint of salt just to balance the sweetness. They're really good with patty. But let's have a wee look at the box as well, because I do love the box. I get these every year. Aren't the designs on the box really nice as well? Let's not forget as well, I think they call it, is it St. Lucia that they do in Scandinavia? Let me know if I've got that right or wrong. Yeah, and it's a festival of light. That happens, I believe, on the 21st of December, the winter solstice, and from that point it then means the nights start getting lighter again and we're going towards summer. So I always celebrate in some manner of means the 21st of December. But I think these biscuits go really well with the Scandinavian decorations. It's all very wintry and seasonal, I think. I just have to try one of these biscuits first. Hang on. Yeah, they are so nice with patty if you like patty. You might think that's a bit counterintuitive, but I promise you, ginger biscuits and patty go extremely well together. They also do that in France. Over in France, they'll eat patty with gingerbread, but I like it with these, the pepper cracking. I might have that slightly wrong. Is it pepper cracker? But I keep calling it pepper cracking for some reason. I get these every year. It usually does meet through January. Those long, dark winter nights of January. Here we are. So we have the pepper cracker. We have the Scandinavian, I'll just have a quick flash of the little miniature live Christmas tree. So let's get cracking with the decorations and then we can get the lights on. Just a quick interruption of the decorating of the tiny tree when I was trying to open the back of the lights, and in the process, guess what? Yes, I have snapped a nail. They could have made it a lot easier to get into. However, let's crack on with the decorations again. Starting with this little sparkly one. Isn't it lovely? This one's comparatively dull, like a little cherry tomato, isn't it? That worked well. Now the baubles, and like the wee cone. Now they've all been put on. Will we try the lights? Yay! Oh, isn't that charming? I love the wee garland and the wee sparkly baubles and the wee sparkly pine cone. There we are. For a small tree, it's alright, isn't it? And the wee lights are very charming, aren't they? And they're wee star shape. And to keep me company while I was doing this, a little bit of Downton Abbey and the late great Maggie Smith. Oh, brilliant. Doesn't that look nice? And if you zoom in, it looks like a big tree, doesn't it? Let's try it with the window lights on though. Oh, it would be even better with the big lights off though. That's more like it. It's all coming together. So it makes breaking a nail completely worth it. That'll keep me cheered up through the height of winter, if we can call it. I've forgotten how good these are. A bit of pepper cacker and pâté. Amazing. Right, now we have the decorations and snacks out of the way. Let's get cracking on the front of the crochet Christmas dress. I have pulled the front out. I left a little bit at the bottom. I kept the first two wee Argyll patterns that I made, mainly because it's such a mess I can't even get it loosened, but it'll do for posterity. I'll leave the link in the description for the YouTube video that I got this from. Now, as always, I'm going to measure the length that I need using the back of the dress. So first things first. Right, so I've remembered that the short end of the wool is the bit that goes to the outside of your finger. So I'm going to make a chain, as I always do. Right, we've done the chain. Let's now do the wee ladder bit. Did you see, please excuse the broken nails, look at the state of those nails. That's trying to get that wee light box open on the tree. But I'm not going to moan about it because it was worth it, wasn't it? Did you see the Arctic blast? Did you see we finally got some snow and it lay? I would have caught the snow falling, except it happened. Now, as you can see, we have started just the first row of the pattern. So let's have a quick look. We have a few red on each side, and then the pattern is actually in the middle. 7 white, 1 red, 7 white, and then when it starts with the red, then it's the same again. So starts with the red, 7 white, 1 red, 7 white. That's the first row, and you'll have seen in other blogs about how to introduce a new colour. I think I did a short. Now actually, since it started with a red, that one has to be white now, so we'll make that white. So the second row starts with 1 white, then 1 red, and then it's 5 white. Don't forget, I'll put the link in the description, and in case you're unsure of what we're aiming for, here's a wee picture of it. As I say, I'll leave the link in the description, but you'll see this building as we go, assuming I don't make too many mistakes. Along the way you do feel as if you're making mistakes a lot of the time, so you have to keep double checking that you're paying attention. I'm repeating this across because I'm actually doing the pattern twice, you know, for the design of the dress, and then eventually I'll have to repeat it going up the way as well, which takes some skill. That's when the mistakes really come into play. In the original video I took this from, I think they're making a blanket. So I'll carry on with this a wee bit just now. You'll see the picture, so you'll see what I'm trying to achieve, and then I'll catch you up once it's built up a wee bit and you can see where we're at. So a quick wee update on where we are on the Christmas crochet dress, and as you can see, we've got the first level of the pattern. Now, just for comparison purposes, let's look at the original. You might notice that actually the original one is slightly smaller. You may also notice that the original one is less neat. So if you look at these bits, for instance, and this bit up here as well, on the current one, this is a lot neater. So there you are. You can see them both there together. So I'm pleased to say that the current version is a lot neater. That's what it's supposed to look like, you see. And the edges of the diamonds are a lot better as well. So I'm quite pleased with this so far. Now what I'm going to do is repeat these all the way up, as you might imagine. And to do that, I'm going to miss out the first row when I start up here, instead of starting on row 1. If my memory serves me correctly, I think the original video, which is from the channel Mode Bespoke, I'll put a link in the description. But if I remember correctly, she says to miss the first row out when you're repeating above. I'll start on row 2 then, and that means that there won't be long bits going up. It would just throw everything else off, and I seem to remember I did that in the first version last year, so I'm going to miss out the first row. Right, so I'll just show you maybe start of me doing it. I'm not going to go through the whole diamond because that would take far too long, but I'll show you maybe the first row. So here we have, as I showed, one finished diamond. I'm going to start from the second row, as I said. So if we look, it's 1 white, 1 red, 5 white, 3 red. So we'll try with that. So 1 white, 1 red. Let's hope this works. And then 5 white. There we are. So have you done your Christmas decorations yet? I just couldn't wait any longer. Five white, and then we're going, what is it, 3 red? Obviously if this doesn't look right, don't follow it. But I think it should be fine. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going another 5 white. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I suspect it'll be 1 red. It's bound to be, isn't it? That's how I made mistakes the last time. But if I look, it does look as if that should tie in. It looks about right. 1 red, and then we said 1 white, didn't we? Because you have to carry this on along the way as well. I'm repeating up and I'm repeating along. So 1 white and then 1 red. It looks as if it'll be okay. There we are. So what I'll do, I'm just showing you just the 1 diamond just now. I'll carry this along. And then 5. This is us into now the second row in the second diamond, okay? So I'm going to carry this along, and the next row would be what? 2 white, 1 red, 3 white, 5 red, 3 white, 1 red. So that's the way you follow it along, going up the way. So I'm just repeating this diamond up here now, missing out the first row each time you go up. So anyway, I'm going to carry this on, and I'll give you a progress report in the next video, but I'll sign off here just now, and then I'll catch you in the next vlog. But anyway, look at my wee Christmas tree, look. Oh, but there we are. That's where we're at the moment with the Christmas crochet dress. Remember, if you're wanting to follow the progress of the crochet Christmas dress, please subscribe. If you watch the vlog and you quite like it, please can you give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye for now.